What's up, guys? How's it going? So we're here to take a look at some of the new creatures. If you guys already haven't had a chance to check them out, there was the Black Ice Peak update, and yeah, we got some new creatures with it.
Yeah, man, and they do look really cool. Love the new saddles on them.
Yeah, so this is the first iteration of armored saddles, but they're only for custom creatures, which is kind of weird. So I hope eventually we can put armor on everything. But yeah, so far it's only the custom ones. So we'll get to that in a second. Now, there are a couple things that aren't tameable that we'll check out. But you can go ahead and tame the ice spider. They pretty much work exactly like the regular spider. They don't have their own saddle. They use the Arachnia saddle. Fits right on them. Standard tame. Nothing too special. They've got a bite attack. And then a splooge attack. And I don't think they... Oh, they do. What's this? Oh, it's like a quick snatch.
That thing looks terrifying, man. I hate spiders.
Yeah, these things in the cave isn't too nice, to be honest. But they can only be found in the ice cave. Next up, we've got the Vicious Hyena. So it's one of the first two to have the armor. We'll go ahead and take the armor off of him for a second, so you can see him.
He's asleep.
And this thing is like horrifying looking. He's got crazy stripes that glow with the blood of anger or something, more or less is what they call it. His eyes are red with the blood of anger. I guess it goes through the back. He's got a crazy mohawk, and then, I don't know, it looks like someone morphed a goblin with its head. They are very creepy looking.
He's got a permanent smile.
And then you go ahead and wake him up here. Go. And it's just creepy looking. So his attacks aren't really that much better. A panther is honestly still better. But what you can do is this guy allows you to ride it with a weapon. So they have specific weapons added in this patch, and this one is the Skullcracker, and you can use it while riding on the hyena, and it does a ton of damage.
So it's mounted combat.
Yep.
With an armored, actual rideable creature.
Yeah, and they're pretty decently burly with the armor on them. And you can eventually, I think the plan is also to let you upgrade them in the bench. But this one already starts out with, let's see, this is an uncommon one. And it has about 125 protection. I mean, that's pretty good. I think the base ones start with about 50 or so.
Yeah. I love the detail work they put into it, too. Like, it's actually a really phenomenal skin for the actual saddle.
Yeah, the saddles are great looking.
Like the mixture of patchwork leather, chainmail, and heavy leather, and then plate. It looks freaking cool, dude.
Exactly. And that brings us to the next one. There's the Albino Deer.
Oh, it's a deer.
And this guy glows with the powers of the magic of the forest, of the enraged creatures, I guess. That's the thing there. It's got your standard deer attack. It's pretty useless, but what's cool about it is you can use the new force bow off of its back. So
yeah, so now you can have range while actually being able to move.
Yeah, unfortunately this bow does not work with hook arrows, so no taming for mount. Yet, at least. But again, just the detail here, you've got some little arrows on the side, it's super fancy, it's very elven looking in my opinion. It's just really, really well
This should be a common elven saddle, though. They should really make it work. Like, that should be like the standard, like, horse saddle and all their, mounts.
Yeah, exactly.
The arrows and stuff. It looks really cool.
Yeah. So, let's put the saddle back on that guy there. And then
you want to show...
What?
I was going to say, you want to shoot an arrow from it, see how it will play the animation.
I don't have any.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't have any. That's why I said you can't use hook arrows.
Oh, now I got
That's all I have on me. Next up is the Ice Golem. It works just like any of the other golems or elementals. You knock them to a low health and then absorb them with a large soul stone. And you got yourself an Ice Golem. And these guys are also only in the cave. So that is something you can tame and take with you from in there, which is pretty cool. And of course, you can't ride them, just like any of the other ones. But they work pretty much like any other golem. They do the roll attacks. They're pretty identical to the rock elemental. They pretty much do exactly the same attacks.
Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, I was gonna say, with the ice one, because of the texture they put on it, you see a lot more of the detail work in the face and stuff.
Yeah, it is.
That I just didn't happen to notice on the other golems. He looks really cool.
Yeah, the new ones are definitely awesome looking. The team's doing a good job at it. But lastly, we've got the Savage Cyclones. Now, you can find these guys around the other Cyclopses, and they're a little more rare. And they're green with anger, apparently. So I'm not sure if that's a Hulk reference or what. But they are particularly green. And they have a special saddle as well. So it is the rein for the Savage Cyclops. This one's a legendary one and has 315 armor, so that's pretty intense. Inside its inventory, you can see the new refined obsidian, some uncommon stone, and earth elemental cores let you make Cyclops ammo, which he's carrying in that big old pouch of his. And he's got, the normal swipe, and then there's the siege rocks. And these things mess up bases pretty hardcore.
Yeah, this is like your mobile artillery, man.
Yeah, so it's a little pricey. You gotta make the obsidian, but it's not too bad. And I believe he also has. Does he have a control? No, he does not. But he's pretty fast too. I mean, this is a pretty fast-moving siege engine, if you think about it. And the saddle is just so cool. Yeah,
it's like a or like not Greco-Roman, Roman legionnaire set, outfit.
Yeah,
mixed with some like
feathers. It has like spikes and blades, and then I love the kangaroo rock pouch.
That cracked me up.
Yeah, he just reaches in front of him. Like I feel like he'd probably reach behind into a bag or something, like a backpack, but this is just it's so much better.
Yeah, it's like this is my rock.
Also, he's got very orange toenails. They almost look painted. It's a little strange. But, yeah, the last tameable thing is going to be bees. And pretty much you go out and you look for a beehive, and you have to go up and grab it. And then you can place your own beehive. And in it, it goes ahead and you produce honey as it goes. If strangers come up to it, it will attack them. And bees will come out. So I'm gonna try and, let's see, we're gonna spawn a bee, I think. They weren't taming. So there you go, there's a bee. So, they kinda honestly look like gigantic wasps.
Yeah.
Like, it looks a little more like a wasp than it does a bee, but then it also looks like a bee, kind of. But, yeah, they're pretty terrifying, and they hurt a lot. A lot. So you can kind of use these as like turrets that produce honey for you, and then you can also take the honey and make royal jelly, and you can put the royal jelly back in here to get faster honey, I guess.
Now, one thing, like if you look at the hive, it does have a spoiler timer. Like the durability on it is going down constantly.
Yeah.
So be prepared, guys. Get all you can out of it while it lasts. I mean, it does have a lot of health, but it will eventually go away.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can repair it or not.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything saying you could repair it.
Yeah, so doesn't seem to take damage either, though.
No, I think it just eventually dries up and dies.
Withers out. And that brings me to the main thing. Of course, with all creatures, you can go ahead and tame, with poor wilderness, with any meat or, apples or whatever. But there is a new kibble called Delicate Kibble. and that's going to be under the taming. And the delicate kibble requires rare flowers, rare grass, and herbivore feed. So, or, you know, carnivore feed, rare mushroom, and rare meat. So that is actually required if you want to get that full wilderness bonus on the Cyclops, the deer, or the hyena. So that is actually going to be required if you want to get the full stat boost on that there. They will not tame with mythical food or the regular taming stuff, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to take a break, and then we're going to head into the cave. There's a few things in there that can't seem to be force tamed, and we'll go check out the boss.
Awesome, dude.
Alright guys, one of the other new creatures that is going to annoy you to death for sure is going to be these ice goblins. And they don't seem to be tameable. We can't force tame them, do tame, admin tame, none of that works, and they don't seem to be able to be knocked out. They just die. So, yeah, they are a new nuisance here in the cave. And they're pretty much just like other golems. Goblins, I keep calling them golems. These goblins just live only inside the ice cave. They don't come out of it. They're just here to annoy.
And as you can see from the damage I'm doing to them, they do not die very easily.
No, they do not. Everything in the cave is super buff. Like, super crazy. It's pretty bad. Like,
but on that note, if you look inside here, guys, they are a wealth of treasure.
Oh, I haven't even seen. What did they drop? Oh,
gold coins, goblin parts.
There's some goblin clubs, and yeah, the small parts that you need. Oh, and here's the other one, the cave yeti. So this guy can't be. I don't think it can be tamed. It can't be force tamed, so it's just kind of around. And it has this crazy like slow down ice attack, which is just awful. And it is. They're really, 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 really strong. I mean, look at the damage we're doing.
And yeah, from the way I noticed, you can't have anything in here, so this is gonna be you on foot fighting this guy.
We would be dead already, by the way. So this is bringing up one bit of a problem. You're gonna have to try to like really run around them with spells, and it's gonna hurt. And spells really don't do that much damage to them either. I think this is something that's meant. I mean, the cave's meant to be hard, but not this hard. So I think it's still something that's being worked on a bit. But as you can see here, I mean, this guy's health was how much? Let's see. Oh, we sliced him up. But,
and
I mean...
Oh, that slow effect is so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh. I heard one. Gonna drop down from somewhere? I feel like he's gonna drop down from somewhere.
Oh, no, he's stuck in the ceiling.
Oh, that happens. But yeah, there's like little camps in here, which is really neat. As well. And over here oh, I just got hit with the ice thing. I'm going so slow. You can see there's a little section here for the ice spiders.
Oh, I just lagged back.
Yep, me too.
And here comes all the spiders that I just happened to shoot ahead of that. Oh, just stop, guys.
Okay, there's that. Alright, well, we're going to merge ahead to the boss, and we'll be back.
Alright, be right back.
And the final creature is going to be Bytorg, the Frostbound. And he's some crazy Yeti boss beast of doom that's literally almost impossible to kill.
Yeah, oh, dude, he heals himself, too.
Yeah, that's why.
Alright, let's see. I hit him with that.
It's... We'd be dead like 4 times already.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. I think they want you to come in here with like a raid group, basically. But...
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Like, this feels like, you know how, like, they have their aspects are, like, very MMO-ish? This feels like, from my experience with MMOs, this feels like you'd want, like, a 16-man group or something to come in here with.
And the other problem is you're going to constantly freeze to death in here. Even with the brimstone armor, you need to constantly be casting warming spells.
Yeah, like this feels like you're gonna want people that are gonna be dedicated healers. A couple, people carrying, excess gear and stuff like that. They're gonna be weighed down a little bit.
He just heal. How
And
much
then
did he heal himself for?
a lot.
Wow.
He did like a quarter of his health back.
I feel like a greatsword would probably do great. Greatsword would
Yeah.
do great, but I can't use it.
Our greatsword's kind of shattered fighting the other stuff.
Yeah.
To get here.
How's that doing?
Doesn't show any damage marker except for like 6 and 12.
Wow. Yeah, magic doesn't do jack to him. It's pure melee. Yeah, that does over 1,000.
Yeah, so definitely I would suggest to guys, if you are planning on coming in here, definitely plan for it like an MMO. Bring extra people. This is not going to be
his attacks are frame killing too.
Yeah.
And he's got like a weird fuzzy butt.
Yeah, his heal does about 25%, maybe a little less than 25%. He was at a quarter health and now he's back to half health just from that heal. And he's
squirrely too. He's fast.
Mm-hmm. This definitely, in my opinion, would be like a Zerg kill. You would need a group of people, and it's going to be a DPS race. You're going to have to try to kill him before he can kill you.
Yeah.
Mechanics aside, it's just going to be dodgy and just out DPS him. Because you don't want him to hit those heals.
And we're modded. I have 700% attack. So, can you imagine
we're hitting
this
for
on
a
vanilla?
ton. Oh yeah, this is going to be rough.
This is really bad.
So I mean, if they're, Stale Games said they were looking to make it a little. This definitely would be a challenge. You're gonna need a good geared group or a great geared group of people.
Yeah. And you can't get any of the new stuff until you've beaten him. I think several times too. Unless everyone gets a piece, because he drops pieces of himself. And I don't know if he drops all the pieces at once, or...
and he spawns imps, too. Look at that.
Yep. Yeah, ice minions. They're tiny imps. He
Yep,
spawns
and then
them towards
they
the end
stun
of
you.
his thing. Yeah, they're also not tameable. You killed ice minion. He's so close.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got him.
There you go.
Alright, did you get anything in your inventory?
No, because it's all in his inventory.
Oh, is it?
Yep. You got his spine.
Dude, he has 2 souls, apparently. Oh, so we got a toolbox key. So that's cool. So we got a prong, a paw, a spine, an ankle bone. You think there'd be 2 paws and 2 ankle bones and 2 prongs, not 2 souls. And then some of the frozen crystal you can get all over here, and then the key. So let's go ahead and grab that stuff. And then where's his workbench? That's what I want to know. Like, how do we get back out of here?
I think through here.
That's where we came.
Yeah, you can't jump back out.
Yeah, so there's something wrong here. Look, the rest, there's stuff floating. Oh, here's his toolbox. Can occupy. And then we have to put the key in here. And
now it's unlocked. And there you go.
And
there's how you grab this stuff.
Oh, 4 souls for the sword.
Wow.
This one requires 2 prongs for the helmet. The armor boots is 2 ankle bones. Gauntlets, 2 paws.
Mm-hmm.
Pants are 2 tibias. Chest piece is 2 spines. The bow requires 2 tendons, and the hammer doesn't require anything. Just crystal and refined square castings.
So, I mean, what you guys are gonna have to look at, like, you're gonna have to kill this guy at least twice for any craftable item.
Per person?
Per person.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, dude.
That's intense. I just want to... How do we get out of here? How do we... That's the way out right there. How do we get up there?
I don't know. I have a feeling these things were supposed to fall or something.
Right? Oh, wait, here. What was the E? On the chains? No, it was on the stupid crystal.
Yeah.
Can we stand in the middle? Yeah, that is weird.
Maybe I could boost you up.
Something's glitched here for sure. Well, we're only here to show the creatures anyway, so we'll have to figure out what's up with escaping from here. But that pretty much covers it, guys. Go ahead and sound off in the comments below how you feel about the new creatures that have been added into the game. What you think about them, your feedback. And of course, we do have a direct line to the devs, so feel free to give recommendations and we'll pass them along and let them hear your voices.
Yes, constructive criticism is always welcome.
Yeah, constructive is the key word. Not, it all sucks, I hate life. No. No. We understand, we feel the pain, but it's not useful. Not useful in any way. But yeah, be sure to check out both our channels, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Click that bell notification so that you get the next video when it's out. And we'll see you then.
All right.